Today's video is going to be all about how to transfer rails in Steve and tips and tricks to do so. Without wasting your time, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first step in learning how to transfer rails is you need to learn how to shifty properly. And to do that, what you're going to do is you're going to go off of a jump, and if you push your you use your right analog stick to control it. If you push your right analog stick to the right, it'll move your ski tips to the right. If you push it to the left, it'll move your ski tips to the left, making it at like a perpendicular angle to the ground. Here's an example of how to do the shifty. So you're gonna push. If I push to the right, my tips go to the right, and on here, if I push to the left, my tips go to the left. Okay guys, so now that you have the shifty down, when you're on the rail, what you want to do is when you're on the rail, you're going to jump and push the right analog stick in the direction of where you want to go off of the rail. So if you wanted to transfer to a rail, you're going to push the analog stick in the direction of the rail that you want to transfer to. So here I'm going to pull up to this box, I'm going to jump on, I'm going to push to the other box, and I'm going to push towards the other box, and then that allows me to transfer back and forth between the boxes. So now that you guys have learned how to do the rail transfers, you can add stuff into it. So you could like make a little line and do like one little trick on, little trick across there, maybe transfer over here, and then get a trick off. You know, like different unique things. Like being able to transfer the rails will add a lot to your gameplay, and you'll be able to do a lot more and spice up the game quite a bit. And there's plenty of rails in the game. There's this park, which is in Japan. I can show you on the map. I'm sure you guys know where it is, but just in case, and the coordinates on the top. And there's a couple other parks. There's a lot of rails here, and there's the Olympic parks over here, like this one, which has loads of rails. They're not loaded in, but there we go. There's loads of rails here too. And if you go to Alaska, there's the X Game Park, which I'll go to right now. So now that we're in Alaska, you spawn here. If you open up your map, you can go over here to the X Games Park, and there's lots of rails here. There's this thing, there's loads of rails here, and these are free. So the other ones in Japan, that's part of a DLC. If you're new to the game, most people know this, but if you're new to the game, you wouldn't know this. But those maps, the map that I was on, the Japan over there, all those are a DLC. But if you don't have the DLC, then you can use these ones, and they're free. I used them at the beginning clip of the video. I used a section of the rails here, but there's lots of rails here. You can get creative with either or. And yeah, have fun guys. Now make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Comment down below any video suggestions, and have a good rest of your day. Peace out.
No, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow